In 2017, a landowner in Cambridge, New York, set up a trail cam in the woods behind their property. They weren't expecting anything out of the ordinary, just wanted to track deer or maybe catch a coyote passing by. But what they got instead was something else. One of the stills showed a young girl standing alone in the middle of the woods. The image is a bit blurry. No one other was around. The landowner had no idea who she was, and there were no reports of anyone missing either. The owner of the property took the picture to Cambridge Greenwich Police Chief George Bell to see if he could help identify the mysterious girl. People started throwing around the word ghost. Police got calls from mediums and psychics saying they could help the spirit cross to the other side. Theories started flying online. Maybe it was a lost child from long ago, or the ghost of someone who had died on the nearby tracks. But the case took a sharp turn when the police got a call from a man named Chick Wilson. He recognized the girl immediately. It was his granddaughter, Holden McGreevy. They'd been hiking together in that exact spot when she saw the camera and decided to play around in front of it. It was just a kid goofing around. The mystery was solved. Just a perfectly timed, slightly blurry photo. Still, what's crazy is how fast the story blew up. One strange image and suddenly the town was flooded with ghost hunters and psychics. But here's what I kept wondering. Were they even supposed to be there? Because from everything I've read, it sounds like they were on private property, which means they were trespassing. In October of 2022, a man living near the edge of a forest just outside Sydney, Australia, checked his trail camera footage like he always did. He'd set it up to monitor local wildlife, mostly looking out for feral pigs or kangaroos. But this time he saw something different. In the dead of night, his camera recorded just a few seconds of footage, enough to leave him disturbed and confused. A small, humanoid-like figure appears from behind a bush, and it stares directly into the camera with glowing eyes. The footage quickly made its way online. Online viewers began debating what the figure could be. Some believed it was just a possum, or maybe a wallaby caught at a strange angle. Others thought it looked like something peeking out from a hollow in a tree or bush. Obviously, some even started joking about it. But even with those explanations, something still felt off. The glowing eyes and the way the figure appeared left many unconvinced. While no one could say for sure what it was, the footage didn't quite match any familiar animal behavior either. As the footage spread, more theories started surfacing. Some viewers began connecting it to something from Australian folklore, a creature known as the yowie. Described as a short, ape-like being said to roam the bushlands, the yowie has been part of Aboriginal legend for generations. While some dismissed the idea entirely, others couldn't help but notice the similarities. The shape, the glowing eyes, the way it just stood there. But to this day, the owner of the footage has remained mostly anonymous, sharing no follow-up information, no location specifics, and offering no explanation for what was seen. No one has confirmed whether the figure was ever investigated further, and no wildlife expert has been able to confidently identify what the camera recorded that night. In 2022, a chilling piece of footage surfaced from a security camera in Moorhead, Kentucky, sparking widespread speculation across paranormal forums. Captured late at night, the video shows a tall, pale, humanoid figure silently crossing a driveway, its movements slow and unnatural, almost like it's gliding. With elongated limbs and a featureless face, the creature resembles something torn straight out of a nightmare, and it triggered immediate fear and fascination among viewers. The homeowner, disturbed by the strange sighting, insisted no one was expected on their property at that hour and had no explanation for the figure. As the footage made rounds on platforms like Reddit and YouTube, theories exploded, some believing it to be a skinwalker or a wendigo, while others speculated it could be an emaciated person, an escaped mental patient, or even an elaborate hoax. But what made the video stand out was its raw, unedited look, just eerie silence and the cold reality of a security cam doing its job. No one ever came forward claiming responsibility, and no follow-up footage was released. To this day, the Moorhead pale entity remains unexplained, fueling theories that something unknown still lurks in the shadows of rural Kentucky.